Thank you, Konstantin. So as you already heard, it's my task now to steer you from your afternoon nap. And I'll do so by using a technique we already heard, introducing a physical game. And we'll do that about in the middle of the presentation, so be aware when it happens. So my name is Tilo Schwarz. I'm a management trainer and kata coach, focusing on how we can make continuous improvement and innovation our core competitive advantage. So prior to being that, I was a plant manager for Festool, managing the German plant. And my management team there and I introduced and started practicing the Toyota Kata in 2008. And by doing so, we stepwise managed to make continuous improvement a common part of the daily work throughout the whole plant. So why did I focus on that? Well, I focused on this as a plant manager because I believe that enabling a culture of continuous improvement and innovation is the core, crucial advantage we need to survive today and especially tomorrow in organizations. So, how did I come to believe that? Well, let me ask you a question. How do you experience the world? Is it getting more stable or more volatile? And how about your business? And even your personal work, getting more stable over the years or getting more volatile? So I recall one of my employees at Festool asking me, well, Tilo, tell me, when is this going to stop that things keep constantly changing? Well, it's not going to stop. It's going to increase. Oh, wow, that's frightening, isn't it? Well, it's not if we learn, first of all, how to cope with it, and even better, how to draw advantages from that. So how can we do that? There's just one way. In volatile conditions and unpredictable surroundings, we have to be quickly adaptive and constantly innovative. So, and therefore, management must focus on increasing this ability to adapt and constantly innovate, and finally, enable a culture of continuous improvement. So how do we do that? Well, first of all, let's make one thing clear. We cannot create or make a culture, because culture is an outcome. So then, what do? Well, we have to focus on behaviors. Here's an example. If I come here today with a shirt and a scarf from my favorite soccer team and some colorful painting on my face, you would have been kind of bewildered, wouldn't you? Well, if I do the same, exactly the same, on Saturday in the stadium, I hardly even stick out. So what makes the difference? In the stadium, there is a common behavior amongst all the individuals that are present. So let's understand culture in the following way. Culture is the sum of common behaviors within a group of individuals. So this is what you can see here. So if we want to change this, we first of all have to understand which behaviors do we have today that need to be changed, and which are our desired behaviors we want established in the organization. So, and by the way, this is why most of cultural journeys and empowerment programs don't work. Because first of all, they don't analyze which are the behaviors we have today, and they don't describe exactly which are the behaviors we desire for tomorrow. They just make a lot of wind. So what do we have to do? Well, we have to precisely describe the desired behaviors we want, code them into behavior patterns, and then train them consistently and persistently until they become a habit. So how can we do that? Well, the question is, what actually influences behaviors and behavior patterns in an organization? And there's just one answer, and it's management patterns. So, if we want to train the improvement kata on the job, what is the question pattern that we need to apply to train this? And most of you probably already know, it's what we call the coaching kata. I just want to show you how this works together. So, number 1, improvement kata. Step 1, methodological step is understand and slice the elephant. So what must be the first question? Well, easy. What's your target condition, right? Second, go and see. Well, what's your actual condition now? 3, focus and analyze. Well, pretty easy. What obstacle are you preventing from reaching the target condition? And focus on one. And then 4, go and validate. Of course, what is there for your next step? What do you expect? Scientific experiment. And when can we go and see what we've learned from taking that step? See, this is how it goes together, and this is why we call this the coaching kata. It's the corresponding management kata to train the improvement kata on the job. So let's summarize. What are the 3 vital behaviors for making improvement part of your DNA? Here's number 1. Give direction, create constant improvement pull. What's the kata for it? Install the challenge generator, and here's the trigger, run it at the end of each business quarter. Second, increase problem-solving ability. What's the kata for it? Always use the improvement kata when working on a problem. And third, enable self-motivation. This means set priority, train everybody, truly give control. What's the kata? Daily coach people's work on challenges with the coaching kata on all levels. So let me close with my favorite comment. What we need is leadership that plants orange trees, not management that quenches the last bit of juice out of oranges that already have been picked. So become leaders, apply the katas, and enable a culture of continuous improvement. Thank you very much.